then just gotta make sure that it's up and running. Here we go. Oh god, not now. Okay. Thought I was about to sneeze right there, right as soon as I hit live. Anyways, so... Nope, never mind. That's a cat coming right in as soon as I go live. Give me 1 second. Okay. So then, last session we got 2 more trophies, the Celebi and what was it? What was the other thing that we got? Right, Diskin, for getting all the bonuses. And we got about 200 more coins. So I don't exactly know how much more we're gonna have to do. But I assume that we should be finishing off Melee today. And go figure, the final stream is just going to be a whole lot of grinding. Gonna be using the same method. Wait, I don't want to be the boring Donkey Kong color. What am I doing? And why not blue? So I think I just like completely forgot that that works super well for killing. Because we're on very easy. Also, I'm going to go into the target test stage and just see how well just rotating my stick works, as opposed to just constantly dash dancing. Because I heard that it's like input based. So if it gives the same amount, then, or just around the same amount, then it'll be a lot more efficient and less painful. Alright, get on that flatland, and let's see how rotating does. It's a little more wild, but I should be fine. And you still get coins even if you do die. Kind of funny looking. Well, this is just probably going to be another chill stream. So I'm going to have to find a lot of topics to talk about. Now, for one thing, I know what I want to stream pretty soon for Friday. I think I'll like take like a tiny break with like some other games. Alright, hold on, I want to see the coins. Only 2. Wow. Okay, so rotation does not do jack shit. I I think it's because it needs to, like, be in a neutral position before it does it again. Oh man, that's hilarious. I might as well just keep on going for the race to the finish. Anyways, I am really excited for Dragon Ball Z Sparking Zero, I think it was called. I'm more used to it just being called Tenkaichi, so I think I'm going to take like a tiny break from just like the series and just do like individual short games for Friday. And then after that, I'm going to go through Budokai Tenkaichi 2. 2 specifically because that is the one that I grew up with. I've never played 3. I'm not that guy. But yeah, Tenkaichi is just like a game that I'm super nostalgic for. And that I think is actually really just fun in general. To this day, I do think that Tenkaichi is like the best at emulating what Dragon Ball feels like. Because, you know, the normal Budokai games, you know, those are fine games, but it feels more like a Tekken or a Street Fighter rather than Dragon Ball Z. And then, like, Dragon Ball Fighters, that stuff is really good. I'm a really big fan of that game. But at the same time, I'm not the biggest fan of fighters in general. And that especially goes out to 2D fighters. I mean, I say that, but I'm playing a fighter right now. Well, actually, no. You know, it's a party game. It's as everyone says. It's a party game. You know, that joke that you hear thrown around all the time. There are people who say it for real. And you know what? I won't judge people for being wrong. I just don't see why it can't be both a party game and a fighting game. Because people enjoy Smash for different reasons. You know. I might not enjoy the format of, like, a whole bunch of items and that sort of thing. But, you know, I'm not gonna knock people for enjoying Smash that way. The options are there for a reason. You should play Smash however the damn well you feel like. Alright. Back to actual dash dancing. Which, hey, if this stream is gonna do anything to me, it's gonna tire me out because I got nothing else to do in the meantime. All I can do is just tire my arms out like this. It's like the best way to grind coins, and I hate it. I wish I got more throughout the playthrough. We're just doing a mad dash at this point. A mad dash dance. Haha. That's not funny. I should stop. If I can just get a consistent 7 for that, that would be really nice. 7's about as high as I get, which I think is average. And yeah, as Donkey Kong, it's not like these 4 stages are that hard to get through. And it gives my arm just like a little bit of a rest before I have to go right back to it. So yeah, this is definitely the route for me. Already. This might be the last time that I hear this song. It's not very Smash Brothers, but I still really love this rendition of I Believe in Pollyanna. Yeah, I Believe in You. I think that's the full name of the song. Honestly, there are a lot of great Smash remixes that aren't very smashy. Like, as a child, I've always loved, like, Stickerbush Symphony, yeah. Because I, like, grew up with Brawl, I'm mainly a fan of the Brawl version, rather than the actual original version from Donkey Kong. I mean, it's atmospheric as all hell, but, like, I just enjoy the Brawl version more. What can I say? And I will be finishing Classic Mode every time, just because, I don't know how the Tom Nook Trophy actually works, if I need to do it or not. Like, complete Classic Mode in order to get it. Because as I said last time, you know, it didn't automatically give me the trophy for 1,000 matches, I think? Yeah. Let's see, what else? What else? Right, Nintendo Direct at some point this month. That's gonna be exciting. I don't exactly have much on the mind for what I want, except for, like, a Xenoblade X port and a new Star Fox game, if possible. Also, wow, look at those coordinates. I'm not holding a thing. I was going to get a new controller soon anyways. Someone just drove up. Zelda. I'm actually going to go see who that is. I'll be right back. Yeah, it was just my uncle. to the arm torture. I know that the music trick works for target test when you're just on that, but I have no idea if it actually works during the target test during classic mode. I'll try that out next time just so I can have different music going on. Alright, come on. No matter how I do it, it just does not feel good. And that slow dashback is just so blech. It's not a dashback, but just the turnaround, whatever you call it. Oh yeah, I went with the name change as well. I wanted to just like do something a little more original because, well, Pumpkin Fox is sort of like iconic for me. You know, it's also just like a name that's taken by others anyways. Damn. Just barely not a 6. I mean, you get that, like, singular coin anyways from the rest of it. Or singular, like, 10 cent, I don't know. I don't think it should take the full 3 hours to get the rest of the coins. If it does, oh well. But if it doesn't, then I might as well just go through some of the trophies that I unlocked. Just read through them. Because this is the first time that I ever gotten all trophies. So happy. There. Honestly, I would be more surprised if I did lose that at this point. Oh, just don't jump, okay. I wanted to style, but oh well. Yes, style on the very easy Metal Mewtwo. Of course. Out of all these sessions, I still don't know how to do a proper L cancel. I got so many of those freaking bitcoins. I hate how I call them that, but they're just little coin bits. I don't know what else to call them. Let me put in the other inputs as well while I'm dash dancing. See how that affects things. Hold the shoulder buttons. It does. Okay. Very good. So that's just some different music to listen to while we do this. Which, you know, I'll take. Like, I like the Target Test theme for this game, but when it's the only thing you're listening to. Okay. I'm willing to try other things, but it means less pain. Okay. And that gives us how much? Gives us 5, okay. And that was less painful for just slightly less. else to say. It's just the grind at this point. It's been the grind for the past 6 sessions or something. Alright, that was smooth in there. That's kind of spicy, right? I don't know. Okay, so we're getting that 4 coins today. No, we're going for it. Whew. I'll gladly take that. Yeah. Just so that we can listen to something different each time. Oh, okay. One hell of a down throw. Holding them down. Hell yeah. Still probably one of my favorite remixes for any Smash game. Well, for any song in Smash. Takes a little bit to do, but you know. And then we just dash dance, as always, because I don't think the other inputs actually did much of anything. It only just made it consistent. Which I mean, like, consistently, like, the worst that you can do. Yeah, no thanks. I'll just fight through the pain. At some point I definitely should do some Fire Emblem games. Probably just like some Iron Man runs. I just don't know where exactly I would start. Yeah, I started that one kind of late because of the stage itself. Giants are hilarious on the lower difficulties. If I knew that coins were gonna be such an issue, I would have just, like... What I should have done is just do that whole, like, thing with the target test every time. When I was just going through the main 25. Or, like, the only 25. Jeez. Alright, back. What a tipper, am I right? Alright. What would I want to listen to next? I like Dr. Mario, but his stage is a bit too small for that. Actually, I'm very curious to see what, Yoshi has, specifically. Ness's is a bit too big. Well, first I'm going to check my coin count. $306, yeah. Alright. Alright, down tilt. Alright, so down tilt isn't as effective as I thought it was. I forgot to do the thing here. Guess I'm going Yoshi again. Do this again with Yoshi. That'll make things more effective. Oh, Yoshi's a very easy dash dance. I'll gladly take that. Never mind. I'm losing the mojo. I'm getting tired out. I'm not jumping. Stop that. God, this is so bad. Pain will be over soon. I want my break. It's probably just gonna be 4. Oh, no, it's almost 6. Okay. Whatever you say, game. Let's see. What else can we talk about? I don't know. Oh yeah, I finally did actually release that damn video that I was making for a while. Yeah, it's been out for a few days. And it showed some views, you know. I won't complain about, like, just getting more than 0. Honestly, just getting the amount of people that watch my videos as, like, no matter how small, you know, I'm just glad that somebody's watching them. Possibly enjoying them. Oops. Very nice. Oh, where's that fixed damage now? Aww. There might not be a stream tomorrow, though. It might just be the Friday this week. Because I plan on doing some things with some friends. We may or may not, you know, put into a video or something. Like 2 things, actually, if everything goes okay. And if not, you know, it's just fun activities with the game. And I think it would just be this song for Yoshi. Not mostly. I don't know. We don't need 2 minutes of that. I really wish that it would just tell me how many points I've gotten throughout the entire game. Let's do Kirby. So this is probably the only time I'm going to be using Kirby for this. His goodness. Excellent. This is also a very good remix from Smash. There we go. I think this is based off like the second song from the Great Cave Offensive. I absolutely love that song from Superstar. God, seriously, that turnaround is so annoying. After doing this for a while, it just really starts to get to you. I just want a dash dance. That's gonna be very low. Yeah. That was terrible. I'm losing my edge because this is so painful. I pray that we're close to done. We have to be. I mean, it may seem like a bad thing, but taking a few seconds off the game, you know, that just gives me my arm just more time to rest. If only I could sell trophies. I could just, like, give up my duplicates for extra coins. That would be so handy. Goodness. I mean, I say that, but it's still kind of annoying when it happens. My cats, I mean. She's one of the cats that doesn't get soft food, like, throughout most of the day. But, you know, she'll try to scrounge things up, like, in the middle of the day, even though she hasn't had any in, like, God knows how long, if ever. It's annoying, but... Alright, so it isn't always the ending. I would want to see what... Okay, so 1 hour is about 80 or so. Which means I should have like 240, but well, by the end of this I should have like 500 or something like that. Where's the flat? Where's the flat? I'll check out you. And I'll just check out Ness afterwards anyways. Because it could be Pollyanna, and I would greatly appreciate that. Now she's laying down, so cat won't be bothering me for a little bit, in theory. Got to do the thing. Yay. I don't want to do a Pikachu. I'll gladly take just the extra minute break. I feel like I have to be close, though. Because I did that one session of dumping in coins. I did another after that. And then I spent quite a few on continues in All-Star mode. I want to say, like, at least... like, at least 100 on just the, very hard mode itself. So yeah, not a very good score with Ness. Should have saved that. Oh well. I'll just go down here, do that a bunch, and then I can just use my up B. It'll reach. I mean, Foresight is still a pretty good song as well. And if I can do it like fun, small things like this, then I can go for Zelda too. Just for Temple. I'll use Sheik. Sheik hasn't gotten a lot of love this playthrough because, well, you know, still stuck to that good old transformation gimmick. And I just prefer to use Zelda, so sad. Yeah, I don't mind the low payout. This is like 3 or 4. Yeah, I'll take 4. Oh. Goddamn cowards. Goodness. Die. As a kid, I thought that, like, Mario's Up B actually gave you a whole bunch of coins, Smash coins specifically. mean, can you blame me with that animation? And if it did, then, you know, the grinding would be so much easier here. But no, that's not how that works. Am I gonna make it? Yeah, okay. PK Flash. Okay, so yeah, try out Sheik next. Oh my god, there it is. Okay, so I guess I'm not using Sheik. You got the Tom Nook trophy. And what does that mean? You have all the trophies. That's it. That's everything. Well, that's not everything. There's still technically like... What is it? Where is it? Records. It's not bonuses. Is it special? Yes, it's special. There are technically a whole bunch of... Well, I don't know if there's like a whole bunch, but there's definitely other things to get here, including like 1 million versus matches, which, no. And, you know what? Let's just, let's watch this. I used to watch this thing all the time. We might as well just do this right before we get into reading the trophies off. I think it just like goes through everybody in the main cast yet. Yeah, right there. I knew you could do that. Or maybe that was part of a point that maybe that was part of development that didn't actually get through. I don't know. I mean, realistically speaking, you're probably never going to see 5 Goombas anyways. In like one stage for versus. Mario saves Peach and then she beats the shit out of him. Okay. this might actually be a little bit, but you know what? I'll just gladly take that break. And then I think there's actually a version of this for like the unlockable characters, but it's just not unlocked, I guess. I don't think it's like actually in the game anyways. But yeah, I think like next week I'm going to do the old Sonic games. You know, Sonic 1, 2, 3, and Knuckles. Maybe CD. I've never actually played CD. Who's that trophy? Yeah, we're going to look at this in a little bit. It's okay. Damn. Just sticking it out. Goodness. And this. Okay, that's only been like 4. I'm not gonna watch the whole thing. It's okay. We don't need to do that. Wait. 290, yeah. Look at this beautiful table. It has everything. This is the first time I've ever done this. I think just for any Smash Bros. Game, actually. So awesome. Oh yeah, and there's also just like little hidden stuff back here. You got your TV, your original Smash Bros. Along with the box. Yes and yes. No games for any other system. What's that? Is that like a Game Informer or something? I don't know. Either way, we're done. So we might as well just go through a whole bunch of trophies, right? I mean, I probably won't be able to get through everything, but, you know, I'll do everything I can. Mario, known worldwide as Mr. Nintendo. Mario uses incredible jumping ability to thwart the evil Bowser time after time. While he's best known as a hero, Mario has played many roles, including racer, doctor, golfer, and villain. Okay. His tastes have changed over 20 years of gaming. He long ago swapped the colors of his shirt and overalls. Mario is a character without any glaring weaknesses and plenty of strong attacks. I guess competitive melee players fact check that. He's a straightforward character who will reflect the actual skills of the player. Mario is capable to turn other characters in the opposite direction and can also reflect missile weapons. Mass determines how easily a character can be sent flying, as well as the character's physical strength. Mario's mass is the standard upon which other Smash fighters are measured. I think that's actually like true because of how Game & Watch was implemented into the game. His super jump punch sends foes skyward in a shower of coins, while the Mario Tornado pulls in nearby foes, spinning them silly and scatters them every which way. Donkey Kong! While he now prefers the laid-back jungle lifestyle to construction site mischief, I don't think this is the same Donkey Kong. Melee has lied to us. DK is often forced back into action by the Kremling crew. The Great Ape is quite fast despite his burly physique, and he keeps his strength up with a steady diet of his favorite food, bananas. His one extravagance, and only piece of clothing, is a monogrammed necktie. Donkey Kong is a huge target in a fight, so he hates crowds. When he's in the fray, his giant punch deals serious damage to multiple opponents, assuming you're not already getting your ass kicked. The big ape's headbutt hits so hard that it temporarily buries opponents in the ground. DK is a lot faster than he looks, and he's lethal in the hands of a master. I think that's true. I think he's still like mid-tier or something. Being the strongest simian around, DK has the upper hand once he grabs an opponent. Yes, he can even lift his foe up and make him him or her an unwilling traveling companion. If DK grabs you, shake your control stick as fast as he can to break his grip. His spinning Kong covers more lateral distance than vertical, so use it quickly to recover. Long. Even in his youth, Link was already becoming the warrior who would carry the destiny of Hyrule and many other lands on his shoulders. Okay. That was really bad inflection. His epic struggles towards the forces of darkness are written in legend, and he is bound to the Princess Zelda and the Archfiend Ganondorf by the awesome power of the Triforce. Burden with a shield, a heavy sword. You know what? We don't need to listen. We don't need to listen to all that stuff. We'll just go through the main trophies. It's okay. I don't think we'll have enough time either way. This intergalactic bounty hunter's full name is Samus Aran. Clad in a power suit made by the Chozo race and infused with their enhanced blood, she cleared the planet Zebes of a Metroid infestation. Samus is an orphan, the sole survivor of a space pirate raid that destroyed an Earth colony named K-21? 2L. I'm dumb. Yoshi. Yoshis are gentle, fleet-of-foot dinosaurs that make their home on idyllic Yoshi's Island. They come in a variety of colors and have evolved in interesting tastes to help increase their numbers. They can transform anything they swallow into an egg. With adhesive tongues and bottomless bellies, Yoshis have been known to eat anything. Water time. You know what? Yeah, I'll just go through as much as I can before I run out of water. A denizen of a far-off, peaceful planet Popstar, Kirby became a citizen of Dreamland after defeating King Dedede. Even though he's only about 8 inches tall, Kirby is an extremely skilled technician. He has the unique ability to absorb the powers of his enemies, and his elastic body makes him a versatile adventurer. Actually, I want to see what these ones say. Small size lets him dodge many attacks. Okay. He's really powerful. Allows him to come back from amazing distances. Yeah, no, not really. Yeah, okay. Nothing that says that he's like great at anything, so very accurate. Fox McCloud is the leader of a band of adventurers for hire, you mean mercenaries, known as Star Fox. Fox and his fellow pilots, Peppy, Slipper, and... Slipper? Slipper, alright, and Falco, patrol the Lylat system in their mothership, the Great Fox. From the cockpit of his R-Wing, Fox leads the ceaseless pursuit of the evil scientist Androst, who doomed Fox's father. Okay. It's safe to say that Pikachu is the most famous and popular of all Pokemon. True. It has electric pouches in both cheeks. Oh man, this is gonna kill me. I'm not a very good reader. When in danger, it shoots electricity at its enemies. Although Pikachu can evolve into Raichu by exposure to a Thunderstone, many trainers like Pikachu so much that they don't let it evolve. I've never seen this happen in any actual game. Ness. Ness is a young boy who's mastered the psychic power known as PSI. Ness was living a normal life in the suburbs of Onett until a meteor crashed into a nearby mountain and sent him on a wild adventure. Believing in the ultimate power of wisdom, courage, and friendship, Ness proves that some heroes come in small packages. Captain Falcon, usually a relentless bounty hunter, Captain Falcon shifts gears to become a race pilot once the F-Zero Grand Prix begins. His beloved racer, the Blue Falcon, can exceed the speed of sound and he knows how to drive it. He'll go down as one of the all-time greats. Now, that's depressing in hindsight. Now 36 years old, okay. Captain Falcon wears his F-Zero X-Visor. Bowser has a long history of kidnapping Princess Peach to lure his nemesis Mario into traps. Okay, so it's not personal. For now. He leads an enormous group of mischievous creatures, not the least of which are his 7 children. Oh. Yeah. Well, you mean 8. With outrageous strength, flammable breath, and more spikes than you can shake a Star Rod at, Bowser is a constant threat. Princess Peach presides over the Mushroom Kingdom from her huge castle. Her loyal subject Toad does his best to protect her, but always seems to fail spectacularly. Ouch. Besides her royal duties, Peach is interested in both tennis and golf. Since she's so magnanimous, she'll even deign to play a few matches with the evil Bowser. I think everybody just tolerates Bowser more than anything. That's Popo in the blue and Nana in the pink. These 2 stars, the game Ice Climber, have scaled many an icy mountain in their mountaineering careers. Back in their glory days, they chased eggplants, cucumbers, and other vegetables that inexplicably fell from the frosty summits where a condor reigned supreme. They're rarely seen apart. Honestly, I would like a new Ice Climbers game. Like, just a new shot at the formula. Because they brought back freaking Kid Icarus. And that was, like, one of the best games on the 3DS. They can do the same for Ice Climbers. Zelda, the crowned princess of Hyrule. Zelda entrusted Link with the future of Hyrule after a revelation came to her in the world of dreams. She knows much about the Triforce. In fact, the only person who likely knows more about Triforce lore is Ganondorf himself, whom Zelda evaded in Ocarina of Time by transforming into her alter ego, Sheik. This is Zelda's alter ego. Using a variation of the name of the ancient Sheikah tribe, she appears before Link and teaches him melodies instrumental to his success. Except not really, you just help out with backtracking. It's believed that she's not just a quick change artist, but rather that she is able to instantaneously alter her clothing and her eye and skin color by using her magical skills. Alright. Although Mario's younger brother has always played second fiddle, Luigi finally garnered the spotlight with his very own game, Luigi's Mansion. Things are looking up for the eternal understudy. He's even picked up his own rival in Waluigi. The day he's referred to as the lean, mean green machine may not be too far off. Alright, Jigglypuff. This balloon Pokemon invites its opponents in close with its big, round eyes and then puts them to sleep with a soothing lullaby. It puffs itself up when angry, and while it may look adorable, it's not to be trifled with. It knows several powerful techniques. Jigglypuff evolves into Wigglytuff after exposure to a Moonstone. Mewtwo, a genetically created Pokemon. Mewtwo is the result of many long years of research by a solitary scientist. Although Mewtwo was bioengineered from a fossil of the legendary Pokemon Mew, its size and character are far different than its ancestor. Its battle abilities have been radically heightened, making it ruthless. Marth. Fire Emblem, Japan only. Not anymore, baby. The betrayed prince of the Kingdom Altea, the blood of the hero Anri, I don't know, flows in Marth's veins. He was forced into exile when the Kingdom of Dolua invaded Altea. Then, wielding his divine sword Valshian, he led a revolt and defeated the Dark Dragon Medeus. Afterwards, Altea was annihilated by by King Hardin of Achaea. Achaea? Isn't it Arcanea? Oh, whatever. This is an old game. Mr. Game & Watch. First appearing in 1980, the Game & Watch series is the father of all portable liquid crystal games. The main character is simple and monochromatic, but has a timeless but has a timeless individuality. Okay. There are 39 different games in the series, and they've sold over 43 million units worldwide. Alright. Pictured at left is the particularly popular fire model. Dr. Mario. Immaculate in his medical garb, Dr. Mario destroys killer viruses with his amazing vitamin capsules, while his dedicated nurse, Princess Peach, at his side. With his dedicated nurse, Princess Peach, at his side. Princess Peach, not even Nurse Peach or Dr. Peach? Just Princess Peach. Goodness. Alright. You're an asshole, Mario. Dr. Mario spends day and night in his laboratory working on new miracle cures. Somehow, he's managed to keep up with all the new viruses that have arisen over the years. Ganondorf, said to be the sole man born to the Gerudo tribe in 100 years, Ganondorf aspired to conquer the world. He plundered a piece of the sacred Triforce from the Temple of Time when Link pulled the Master Sword from its pedestal. With the Triforce of Power in Ganondorf's possession, Hyrule was plunged into darkness until Link and Zelda defeated the Fiend. You mean Link. Zelda does not do jack shit except for shine a goddamn laser pointer in his eyes. Falco Lombardi, a Star Fox team pilot. Falco's constant air of casual indifference belies his precise piloting skills. He avoids discussion of what he did before joining the team, but many consider it likely that his past was filled with reckless behavior. He is not much for cooperation, but he does respect those more skilled than he is. I don't know about that one. He's kind of just an asshat through and through. Young Link. Link's younger incarnation is often considered to be the true Link. He was a young boy in the very first Legend of Zelda game, and he has appeared as a youth in most of the subsequent games. Since his debut on the original NES in 1987, this isn't the first Link though. This is Ocarina of Time Link. That's 100% not him. Link's appearance has changed over and over again, each time adding to the mystique of his incomparable. I just noticed that. What? The base word is comparable, but we say incomparable. Man, English sucks. Pichu, a tiny mouse Pokemon identifiable by its big ears. Pichu evolves into Pikachu. It's not very skilled at storing up electrical energy, and it will sometimes discharge it if jarred. Although it's small, it has enough electrical power to give even an adult quite a shock. It's often startled by its own power. Now I'm actually going to read the Smash trophies here because, comparable with Pikachu, Pichu is a tad more nimble and a little more difficult to hit. Those are the only two advantages, however, and since Pichu damages itself when it uses electrical attacks, it's best suited for handicapped matches. Even though Pichu's tough to catch, it's easy to throw its tiny frame great distances. Pichu is the lightest character in Super Smash Bros. Melee, and it's top of the class in weakness too. For Pichu, it's all about scampering here and there to pick up items that will help it survive. The first warp and agility causes 1 point of damage to Pichu, and the second causes 3, so try to limit the number of times you use the move. Goddamn. Roy, the son of the Lord of Foray Principality, Roy was studying in Ostia when the Kingdom of Burn invaded League of Lycia. Okay. His father fell ill at this time, so Roy assumed the leadership of Foray's armies. After his fateful meeting with the Princess Guinevere, his destiny became inextricably linked with the fate of the entire continent. Yeah, that's what happens. Alright. And then we are off to just the other trophies, I guess. Wireframe. Who built the fighting wireframes and to what purpose and to what purpose remains a mystery. They're a simple collection of wires which house a sparse framework of bones and organs that lends them a rather disturbing appearance. They look rather big and powerful, but in reality, both their offensive and defensive abilities are subpar. This is the female model of the fighting wireframes. The female's abilities are roughly the same as the male models. All fighting wireframes lack the ability to use special techniques, and their attacks lack any real physical strength. Additionally, they're slow and are therefore easy to outmaneuver. They tend to attack in gangs. Fighting wireframes. The multi-man melee mode consists of 10-man, 3-minute, endless, and other such matches, which pit you against the fighting wireframes under varied rules. Of particular note is the cruel melee, where the wireframes pull no punches. They'll come after you with a single-minded fury rarely seen in CPU opponents. You got that right. Giga Bowser, an even more imposing figure than the original King of Koopas. Giga Bowser is roughly twice the size of his scaly, fire-breathing, spike-studded Super Smash Bros. Melee counterpart. Predictably, this monstrous creature's offensive and defensive powers are a grade higher than those of regular Bowser. Good luck defeating this Colossus, except I already did, because in order to get the Giga Bowser trophy, you'd need to beat Giga Bowser. Master Hand. Master Hand awaits anyone who survives the long and difficult road to the final destination. This symbolic link between the real world and the imaginary battlefields of Super Smash Bros. Melee is quite a handful in battle. And just because it wears a white glove doesn't mean it fights clean. Get ready to be flicked, swatted, punched, and poked like crazy. Crazy Hand. Where the Master Hand loves to create, its alter ego is impulsive and destructive, consumed with that hollow feeling which comes from destroying one's own creations. The Crazy Hand appears when a player clears obstacles quickly, and the Master Hand's power is low. You have only one chance to defeat the Crazy Hand. Throughout multiple playthroughs. Food! These food items will restore your health when you eat them. There are 28 different types of food, and the nutritional value and yumminess quotient. Okay. Differs slightly with each type. Party balls tend to hold the largest amount of food items. You may be vulnerable when gorging yourself, but you do need to eat to survive. Maxim Tomato from Kirby. Maximum tomatoes cure 50 percentage points of your accumulated damage. Once you eat one, after a brief moment, your damage meter slowly drains the appropriate amount, regardless of whether or not you pick up another item right afterwards. In the Kirby series, these juicy, health-restoring items were a favorite of the Pink Hero. Heart Container. Heart containers drift toward the ground slowly and replenish 100 percentage points of health. In The Legend of Zelda, these items beefed up Link's life meter. In most cases, Link found them in the possession of bosses or hidden in secret areas. Heart containers are often scattered across the land in several fragments. Water time. I mean, hey, this will help me to speak better and just read better, I guess. The Warp Star originated as Kirby's ride. It helped the ponderous puffball get around at high speed. Hop on the Warp Star in Super Smash Bros. Melee, and your character will rapidly launch up and off the screen. You'll return in a flash, causing an explosion as you hit the ground. Try holding a direction to alter your landing. Okay, honestly, it's going to be a shit ton of trophies, and I'm 100% not going to be able to read all of them in another hour and a half. So I'll just slowly go down the list, and I'll just read whatever interests me, I guess. Home Run Bat. Smash an enemy with the slugger, and you'll send them flying out of sight. Hence the name Home Run Bat. The sound of the bat being swung immediately strikes fears into the hearts of opponents, and can turn the tide of a battle. It's slightly risky to use, though. Oh, goodness. probably should have told the family that I was streaming today. I have the signs up. I didn't think it would be that much of an issue. Anyways, I lost track where I was reading. So, oh yeah, motion sensor bomb. Top secret. The perfect accessory for ambushes. The motion sensor bomb has been a favorite covert weapon of spies and other stealthy operatives. It adheres to any surface and, once armed, detonates with incredible force when it detects motion in its range. In the frantic world of Super Smash Bros. It doesn't take long for it to go. Okay. I'm actually going to just look at the really hard ones to get. Smash coins. I don't remember. I think those are just for 100 coin matches. These coins are used in Super Smash Bros. Melee coin battle mode. The gold coins are worth 10 points, silver are worth 5, and the copper are worth 1. Hit an opponent and coins will come raining down. If you're knocked off the screen, you'll lose half of your coins. Once time's up, the player with the most coins wins. Okay. Alright, so for this, we want to look at Mew and Celebi. Mew is an extremely rare it's a rare Pokemon! Rare Pokemon that has been seen by only a few people. Information on every Pokemon in the world is contained in Mew's cell structure, so it has the ability to use any and all TMs and HMs. Some Pokemon scholars believe Mew to be the ancestor of all existing Pokemon, but the idea is debatable. And that's exactly where Arceus came in, I guess. Celebi, yep. You are pain in my ass, Celebi. Oh, but you're still a cute little onion thing. Celebi has the power to travel through time, and thus wanders from one age to the next. It is considered a deity by the forests. Plants and trees are said to grow in unimaginable abundance whenever Celebi visits. Like Mew, Celebi is a Pokemon shrouded in mystery. Its special techniques blend grass and psychic powers. Was that worth 1,000 battles? Wait, no, or was that 5,000 KOs for you? Let's see here. Who else was a pain? Mute City, I think. Yeah. It's a really cool trophy, though, honestly. Like, just seeing the entire city. Well, probably not the entire city, but, you know. The entire track that the stage is based on. Including that little loop. It's cool. F-Zero courses are set hundreds of feet above ground and kept afloat by opposing gravity guard beams on both sides of the track. Okay. Mute City, which grew from an intergalactic trading post to a city with a population of over 2 billion, is the most famous stop on the F-Zero Grand Prix. This course layout is from the F-Zero X era. Okay. Alright, what else? Really, I think from here, the biggest pains in my... Oh, hold on, Raccoon Mario. Mario Bros. 3, super leaves caused Mario to grow raccoon ears and a tail. By sprinting and rapidly wagging the tail, Mario gained the ability to fly for short periods. Like the cape in Super Mario World, the tail also reduced the speed of which he fell, making mid-air moves easier. Needless to say, real raccoons were jealous. Paper Mario. I'm glad the old guy is coming back. Star Rod, Bowser stole it. The Star Rod, Bowser stole it, and Mario wants it back. Okay. Bowser vs. Mario is familiar for Mario aficionados, but Paper Mario is novel. What this game brings to the 3D polygon-filled gaming world is its art style. Everything is wafer thin. What the visuals lack in realism, they more than make up for in unique artistry. Which honestly, I really appreciate about a lot of games. Because we don't need, like, a whole bunch of realistic looking games, just good looking games. Alright. What else do we got here? Dr. Stewart. Okay, this is F-Zero people. Landmaster tank, that was one of them. I remember that. Oh yeah, and this is the model for 64 because Assault wasn't out at this point. Team Star Fox's high-powered anti-aircraft hover tank. Its caterpillar-like treads allow it to perform quick lateral rolls. It can even fly for short periods of time. Its main cannons closely resemble the weapons technology on the R-Wing, so the same rules apply. If you charge them up, you can shoot guided missiles. Alright, what else? There's 2 addresses. Oh, I see. Ball. When Kirby swallows a ball enemy, he turns into a ball and can bounce off of floors and walls. It's tough to control, but well worth it for the strong attack power it gives Kirby. After his debut in Kirby's Adventure, Ball Kirby has popped up in several more games, such as Kirby's Pinball Land and Kirby's Block Ball. I've never played as a Ball Kirby. Oh, we're going back into Pokemon. Okay. 01. Oh yeah, this stupid looking thing in Pokemon Snap. What are these? Art Hero. Oh yeah, Wave Race. I think these 2 games are actually on the NSO now. Okay, so Love Giant, yeah. Hey Giant? Oh, okay. Interesting. Bayonetta? No, just Custom Robo, which is a great game series. I wish that we got like a revival of that. Tom Nook, ugh, you. It's you. For a future release too, you piece of garbage. This guy's the friendly neighborhood shopkeeper who kindly helps the player set in with his or her first house. He has a nose for business and his customer service is second to none. During the course of the game, his store starts as a corner shop, expands to become a convenience store, and finally becomes a thriving supermarket, off of your own goddamn money. I'm going to skin this raccoon. Okay, I'm not going to do that. I'm not that cruel. Mr. Rossetti was also one of them. Prepare to receive a really long talking to if you reset this game. The next time you play, Mr. Rossetti will be waiting to deliver his best scolding. No matter what your intentions are, pressing the reset button will bring you face to face with this reverent character. Sometimes the only way to shut him up is to apologize. I love this dude. Alright, what else do we have? I got Pikmin. These strange beings are part plant, part animal. They spend most of their time buried in the earth, but they will befriend whoever plucks them, as evidenced by the devotion to Captain Olimar. Each Pikmin has a leaf on its head that grows into a bud, and finally a flower. Like a flower, the life of Pikmin is both fragile and beautiful. Captain Olimar, why are the Pikmin as big as he is? I thought they were a little bit smaller than him. Oh god. That's disturbing. The main character of the game, Pikmin, Captain Olimar, crash lands on a mysterious planet after his spaceship malfunctions. In order to get off the planet, he must gather the pieces of his broken ship, but the atmosphere of the planet is poisonous to Olimar. As a result, he has to enlist the help of the native Pikmin. I never played Pikmin myself. I only played like the first stage for this goddamn trophy. Alright. Oh wait. Ah. Okay, no. Never mind. I think this is a football player? Yeah. I don't think it's an actual football player, but I love that. Alright, yeah, Pit. Look at how ugly he is. This is before Uprising. Poor thing. The head of Palutena's personal bodyguards, Pit traveled near and far to gather 3 sacred treasures that would help him defeat the evil goddess of darkness, Medusa, and free Palutena, the goddess of light. Pit couldn't fly with his little wings. Only the wings of Pegasus let him take flight. Will Pit ever fight Will Pit ever fight again? one time afterwards. Hooray. Okay. Oh, yeah, that's... We're right at the end here. Take a look at Monster. Do I? No. I'll just look at the last 3 here. Actually, who was Dr. Wright? That's not Dr. Wright. Yeah, Dr. Wright. This guy got his assistant trophy. Still have no idea what he is. Sheriff. Sheriff is a game with a particularly long history, even among other classic Nintendo arcade games. You aim the sheriff's gun by way of the 8-directional dial controller, which you would depress to fire. Depress to fire. Alright. The goal of this frontier shooter was to protect the territory from various scoundrels and ne'er-do-wells. Right. GameCube, Nintendo. Alright. Nintendo's latest bundle of joy arrived in North America on November 18th, 2001, and video game fans rejoice. Not too many of them. I was a GameCube boy, though. I love this thing. I love this thing so much. Look at those cute little ports. This friggin' lunchbox looking. It's classic. This little beauty is a sleek, compact, and full of cutting-edge technology. Incorporating optical media for the first time, the Nintendo GameCube was truly born to play. Rumor has it that Super Smash Bros. Melee is a software title for this wondrous device. Alright. Then lastly, Diskin. This little guy is the adorable mascot for the Nintendo Entertainment System peripheral device used in 1986, using the disc drive. Okay. Of course, one last interruption. I can't even get through the last trophy without being interrupted. You could rewrite games for 500 yen in optical and economical feature. Funnily enough, the instruction booklet was sold separately for 100 yen. The disc system's first game was The Legend of Zelda. Alright. That's every trophy. That's everything. This was definitely a journey. And next week I'll see you with the first few Sonic games. Until then, I hope you all have a good one. And I hope you all enjoyed the series.